Hey, what is going on, everybody? It is Nick here, back with a brand new video. Today we're going to be talking about some cryptocurrency news and also going into HBAR as well. But before we jump into this video, I do want to say if you guys are into cryptocurrency and if you guys are into trading and finance and stuff like that, I definitely advise you guys to join the channel by subscribing and turn notifications on. I'm uploading a ton of free content continuously, especially on HBAR and other assets overall. So I'm telling you guys, you wouldn't want to miss out on my future uploads as well as overall content. So let's jump into this video. So Standard Chartered OSL parent in pact to create digital assets platform. Initially targeting the European market, the UK-based company will seek to connect institutional traders to counterparties across markets. We come down here, a Standard Chartered unit and the parent company of digital asset platform OSL said they have formed a venture to create a digital asset brokerage and exchange platform for institutional and corporate clients in Europe. The venture between SC Ventures, the Innovation and Ventures unit of Standard Chartered, and BC Technology Group aims to launch in quarter 4, subject to regulatory approvals. BC Group Chief Information Officer Usman Ahmed will be the CEO of the new company, while Nick Philpott of SC Ventures, I'm sorry if I butchered that name, will be the COO. The ventures will pair OSL digital asset technology with Standard Chartered's global connections and network and brokerage experience. Initially targeting the European market, the UK-based company will seek to connect institutional traders to counterparties across markets, delivering access to pools of liquidity in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other digital assets. In December 2020, SC Ventures announced a venture with Northern Trust to launch Zodia Custody, an institutional-grade custody solution for digital assets. The company has also invested in blockchain technology provider Medico and is working with the Bank of Thailand and the Hong Kong Monetary Authority to explore distributed ledger interoperability for cross-border fund transfers. OSL is the world's first SFC licensed listed digital asset wallet insured Big Four audited digital asset trading platform for institutions and professional investors. Now, the reason why I mentioned this article and the reason why we're even talking about this article is because we're seeing mass adoption for crypto coming into place. And I mentioned in the past that cryptocurrencies right now is pretty much in their fetal stages, right? We are basically just beginning in terms of growth, right? We know that crypto has been around for almost 11 years now, right? But for the most part, we have not grown to astronomical rates. We are still almost at only a $2 trillion market cap, and we're not even there. It's almost like a 1.7 currently, right? So me personally, I think that this market is easily a $100 trillion plus market because of the projects and the overall innovation that these projects align with, which comes to my next pretty much article, right? So we're talking about Hedera Hashgraph Hbar. Now this is one of the many partnerships that they have, but the reason why I mention this is because we're seeing Hedera take over Ethereum partners. Faced with rising fees and slow confirmation times, Proven DB switched its default blockchain from Ethereum to Hedera, right? And we've honestly seen this many times before where we're seeing people get kind of tired of Ethereum overall because Ethereum itself is outdated technology. And Ethereum 2.0, I mentioned previously, is garbage still. It hasn't even came out, right? And they're saying by the end of 2022, and the technology is pretty much low tier compared to what Hedera does, right? We've talked about Hedera's technology, we talked about the scalability, transactions, etc., and it's such a massive project overall. So we can kind of see in this article why we've doubled down on Hedera Hashgraph. At Proven DB, our mission is to provide a platform with the functionality, performance, and economics of a traditional database system together with the immutability and trust offered by public blockchains. From a business perspective, we aim to blockchain agnostic, supporting as many public chains as possible and even a few private chains such as Hyperledger. Nevertheless, we have needed to implement a default blockchain, particularly for free accounts, and we are often asked by potential customers which chain we recommend. Until recently, our default blockchain has been Ethereum. Ethereum has tremendous mindshare, especially amongst leading-edge blockchain developers, and at least until recently was economical, at least in comparison to Bitcoin. However, we recently decided to switch our default anchor and protocol to Hedera. In this blog post, I want to briefly explain our decision-making process and share our experience with Hedera Hashgraph. One of the advantages of Proven DB is that we can anchor large amounts of data at a blockchain at massively lower cost than a DIY approach. When data in a proven DB database is anchored, we create a Merkle tree which consolidates potentially hundreds of thousands of database records into a single root hash, which is anchored to a chain in a single transaction. Furthermore, multiple customers can piggy bank at this transaction, so a single transaction can support numerous customers and masses of data. Therefore, the cost of doing business for us depends on how frequently we send blockchain transactions. If we want to offer customers blockchain proofs with 2 minutes latency, we need to be prepared to issue 720 proofs per day. When Ethereum transaction fees were in the vicinity of about 20 cents per transaction, this was no big deal. However, over the past few months, we have seen Ethereum transaction fees spike up to $50 or more. Suddenly, we spend tens of thousands of dollars per day primarily to support free accounts. To add insult to injury, confirmation times for Ethereum transactions were also increasing. Ethereum transaction confirmations work on a bidding scheme. An application can pay a higher transaction fee for faster confirmations. However, you must estimate your transaction fee in advance. If you calculate incorrectly, your transaction may languish on the chain for minutes or hours before being confirmed. This spike in price reflected a spike in utilization brought on by the boom in crypto trading and the adoptions of NFTs. But from our point of view, Ethereum had become both expensive and unreliable. We have supported Hedera Hashgraph as a first-class anchoring mechanism for quite some time and using it as our preferred chain internally for over a year. Once we hit these Ethereum problems, the solution was obvious. We switched our default anchoring mechanism to Hedera Hashgraph and made Ethereum proofs optionally available for paid accounts only. The Hedera team had built technologically sophisticated and impressive platform, and we are true fans of what they have created. But they can also, or they also made an incredibly wise business decision when they priced their service. They decided that our offering should be economical and predictable in price, unlike virtually any other public ledger technology. Hedera transactions are always fixed price in US dollars. A Hedera consensus service transaction, given our larger message size, always costs us about 10 cents regardless of the demand on the network and regardless of the relative price of Hedera cryptocurrency Hbar. Additionally, Hedera transactions are very fast, typically confirming within a few seconds compared to within minutes or hours sometimes experienced on other chains. I hope that explains why we have settled on Hedera Hashgraph as our primary anchoring technology. We are still big fans of Ethereum, and we're looking forward to the Ethereum 2.0 rollout that may address some of the issues that we have encountered. But for now, the choice seems clear. Hedera Hashgraph offers more economical, performant, and predictable services than any of the alternatives. Guys, this article basically tells us that Hbar, or Hedera itself, is better than any other public network out on the market right now. Their ledger is beyond what most ledgers are, and I honestly think that Hbar technologically is more advanced than pretty much XRP in terms of the actual statistics. Now, I'm not saying that Hbar is better than XRP because they both provide their own, pretty much unique use cases. But I will say this. Hbar is doing massive things. I hold a big bag of Hbar and also XRP. Happy with both projects, totally. I'm just saying that Hbar is really doing things right now that are massive, and they're really shaking up this space. And I think that not a lot of eyes are on this project, but they will be very, very soon. But I also want to talk to you guys a little bit about this. So this isn't too crazy. It's not a huge key role here, but we are seeing IPO pricing for Ripple. So this tweet actually is coming from Crypto Airy. If you guys don't follow her on Twitter, I definitely advise you guys to. But she's saying, looking at some pre-IPO pricing out there, Ripple share prices are ranging from $45 on Equity Zen to $61 on Shares Post, while DLocal, who reportedly uses ODL as a Ripple payment partner, has a valuation of $5 billion and a projected US market share price of $16 to $18. This is very interesting overall because, I personally don't buy stock. I actually don't hold any stock, to be completely honest with you guys. The only stock that I've ever purchased was it was actually a marijuana company for CBD oils and stuff like that. That was pretty much the only stock that I've ever purchased. Now, this one I would be very interested in purchasing, because I personally believe in Ripple overall. It's the same reason why if Hedera had an IPO, I would 100% invest in Hedera as well, because I love both companies perfectly. Because, I mean, honestly, these two companies are doing massive things in terms of the entire future financial market. We got to think about, what's going to happen in 5, 10 years, right? We're not going to be using the same banking structure that we're using. We're not going to be using, paper cash continuously, or pretty much, I don't even use paper cash, to be completely honest with you guys. So, I think as, time goes on, and, I think we're already seeing kind of the mass adoption already. I mean, I think right now, cryptocurrency is still, like I said, in its fetal stage. I think that we're going to be ever growing and prospering very soon. We're already kind of seeing the mass adoption come in. We're seeing a lot of people, that were interested in crypto 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago, now being pretty much in this full on and pretty much investing billions of dollars. We're seeing it pretty much become a mainstream overall topic, right? Cryptocurrency has always been big, but now it's ever big, right? It's even bigger than we've ever seen it before. $2 trillion market cap, which is massive. We haven't seen, trillions of dollars pour into something like this ever. Cryptocurrency did reach a $1 trillion back in 2017, 2018. But I will say right now, $2 trillion, nearly $3 trillion in terms of market cap, was very, very incredible to really witness and see. For anybody that is new to crypto or just got into crypto, seeing it at a $2 trillion market cap, you probably don't realize how massive that is. But cryptocurrency has been on the move since 10 years ago, and we are really seeing it now become one of the big, big names in the financial game. With a lot of these projects, like for an example, Hedera, doing incredible things. Like I already said, I mean, I talked to you guys about the overview on it. It is a massive, massive project. Pretty much it's going to be soon at unlimited transactions per second, which is massive. It's really given Bitcoin and Ethereum a run for its money. And like I said, it's already winning over Ethereum-based clients. Ripple is doing incredible things as well. These two projects, I'm not joking when I tell you guys that these are two of my biggest holdings, and I couldn't be happier holding both of these, because I believe in the technology, I believe in the team, and honestly, even if tomorrow I was at a 50% loss on these investments, I would still hold long term, and I still wouldn't sell, because I truly believe in these two projects fully to be a full-on bull when I'm investing in these two. I add to my bag whenever I can. I add to my bag when we get cheap prices, but for the most part, HBAR is astronomically cheap, under 30 cents, and I continuously add to my bag nonetheless. But anyways, guys, if you did enjoy this video, like I said, please leave a like, subscribe, and turn notifications on. It helps the channel grow. If you guys do want more free knowledge, you guys can follow me on Twitter at NCashOfficial, and you guys could also join the Discord down in the description for free. It's pretty much a great Discord channel where we talk about price analysis, price targets, stuff like that. But hey, I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. I hope that you guys learned a little bit, or just pretty much kind of had fun reading over some stuff with me. But nonetheless, I hope that you guys are having a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. It's been Nick. Peace out.